Hi beautiful people, I hope that you guys are all doing really well. Welcome to another pick a card reading. Today's reading we are going to be having a look at what you could be doing or what you should be doing in order to fulfill you in the career aspect of your life, making money. So if you're currently feeling a little bit unsure, a little bit fearful about what you're meant to be doing, what your purpose is, or maybe you're just second guessing what you're doing at the moment in regards to work, as I said before, and a means to make money, then this is the video for you. So usually what happens is I show you 3 different decks of cards and you pick a pile. However, today what I'm going to get you to do is pick a number between 1 and 3. I'm going to be using the same deck of cards, but of course I'll be shuffling them really thoroughly in between each reading. So as I said before, just pick a number between 1 and 3, so 1, 2 or 3. All the numbers will be listed below and that will be your reading. And as I said before, today's reading is about getting some clarity around what it is that you should be doing, your purpose in regards to making money this lifetime. All right guys, let's get into it. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen number 1 or pile 1, these are your cards, this is your reading. Let's have a look at what's going on for you in terms of how you should be making money, or what it is that you would really like to be doing in order to make money. So to start the reading, we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is a position that you're in at the moment. I feel like perhaps, please remember that these readings are very, very general. So you need to take it as it resonates, and time is an illusion and energy is fluid. And if you would like something more tailored to you, please see all the details below in the description box for a personal reading. But anyway, as a general reading, this is you, and I feel like you're the type of person that's actually quite grounded and humble, and I feel like you're the type of person that you are someone that likes to have money, but you're not someone that feels the need to have like a huge amount of money. You're more humble, you're more down to earth, and you're someone that knows that you have to put in what you want to get out, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of you as well are starting to think about doing something different and consider a different way of making money. I think a lot of you as well are starting to realize that this might mean starting from the bottom and working your way back up. And a lot of this time, this has to happen when you're moving from one industry to another, or you know, doing something completely different. You might be having to start from what we call the bottom and working your way up. But I feel like you're the type of people that don't really have an issue with that. And if you are, this message is to say that this is something that you'll need to keep in mind, okay, and to humble yourself. But I feel like you're already in this energy, okay? But there's this thought around money and what else you could be doing, and how you could be working in, I feel like, a field that's more grounded as well. Now we have the 5 of Swords to clarify the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that I feel like perhaps some of you may have tried a few different things in your life. You may have had 3, 4, maybe 5 different jobs doing different things, or you're just at a place where you feel this real stalemate with where you're at, where you kind of feel like it's a no-win situation where you're at, and you really want to be able to move forward. So what I'm also getting here is a message for some of you saying that you need to be thinking about yourself and what's practical for you as well, and not worrying too much about leaving something behind. What I'm also getting here is that don't burn your bridges as well. So if you're going to be moving into a new job, don't burn your bridges. Make sure that you stay humble and appreciate what it is that you had with the particular person or employer or whatever that you're working with right now. Don't leave on bad terms. Keep that humble, grounded person that you are. Also, another message I'm getting is not all situations are the same, not all circumstances are the same, and I really feel like this is you really needing to think about moving forward is the biggest thing I'm getting here. Moving forward, letting things go from the past, remembering that sometimes it's a no-win situation, remembering sometimes that we have to let people down, but it's about letting them down in a gracious way, because you never want to burn bridges with people. This is the biggest message I'm getting so far. I feel like you're the type of person as well, I'm picking up, where you want to work in an environment where you might be wanting to help people, because I feel like a lot of you as well may be working in industries where there's maybe a lot of backstabbing, a lot of politics, which there can be in any job, right? But I feel like there's a big emphasis on this, and this is something that you want to move away from as well. We then have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this can be a man or a woman, it doesn't really matter. But this is talking about your energy. This is about you really feeling like you need to step into your power. You want to step into this power, because we had the Page of Pentacles in the beginning. You want to be able to step into this power, and I feel like you want to be able to be working in a workplace, an environment, and a role where you are humble, where you're doing something grounded, where you're doing something to help people on a grounding level, so ground roots. The more cards will come out, the more clarification it will bring, but I also feel like you're wanting to do something where you're going to be making more money as well, to create a stable environment for yourself. But as I said before, I feel like money isn't everything to you. It is, but it's not. It's more about being in an environment where you're comfortable and you feel like the work that you're doing is ethical, that it's grounded. This is all earth energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you may be this, you may not be this, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy. So let's have a look at what's clarifying the King of Pentacles. Justice, yes. So this speaks volumes. This is really reiterating what I was saying before, and that is that I feel like you need to be going into some sort of role where there is justice being created, where people are, there's fairness within the role that you're doing, that you're providing maybe justice for people on a level. Maybe you're thinking about considering going into a role where you're working with the justice system, or maybe a role you could be considering, or that would be good for you, would be maybe as a social worker, something where you're able to advocate for people on a ground level, and where you're helping support people as well in a humbling way, with something humbling, such as social work, okay, or mental health or something like that, or support work, something where you're supporting people but you're still able to make money and feel comfortable within yourself. But yeah, justice stepping in. This could also be about law. Maybe you want to consider being a solicitor or a lawyer, advocating. I'm just getting this big advocation, but for people on a ground level, working for the people. And I feel like that's something that would create balance for you as well. We then have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, I really feel like this is about helping support people through maybe things that you've been through as well, which you've gained knowledge and wisdom from, and that you've learned from, that you can also help other people with. I feel like this will definitely bring you a greater sense of self as well. Maybe some of you, this is more about talking about work and a role that you want, but maybe this is keeping some of you up late at night as well. Maybe some of you are just really wanting to move forward in a new role, and this is what all these cards are saying. It's something that is calling you, and I feel like that calling is supporting people on a ground level, as I said before. Justice came up, advocation for other people, maybe law, something where you feel more balanced within yourself, but also where you're helping other people find balance within themselves. And we have the Four of Wands. This is beautiful. So this is talking about how this will help you on many levels, and it will help you celebrate life more as well. And I feel like it's something that's it's something that you're passionate about, okay? You want to be able to see happy families, you want to be able to see people happy and celebrate, and you want that within your own life. And I feel like, and I keep saying this, you are the type of people that would benefit and feel good from supporting others, creating justice within the environment, within society as a whole. So that's what I'm getting for you, Pile 1. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it's been able to give you some sort of clarity, or giving you some food for thought around what it is that you're going to be doing next in your career, or whatever it is that it's needed to bring to you. Definitely feel free to leave feedback and comments below, and as I said before, if you would like a more personal reading, you can find all my details in the description box below. Thank you so much for your ongoing love and support, pile one. Lots of love, light and blessings. Mwah. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen pile 2 or number 2 reading, this is your reading. So to start off with, we have a major arcana. We have the World. There's a big cycle that is ending and beginning. You guys want to change the world. You guys want to be doing something where you're making a big difference to the world. Something life-changing, and it's something that you want to change within yourself as well, because whatever we see externally is what we also need to do internally as well. And we have the 5 of Pentacles clarifying this. So yeah, this is about, you're the group of people that really want to change the world. You want to make a difference. You don't like people suffering. You don't like seeing people suffering. You want to feel more empowered within yourself, and I feel like this is something that you want to help people with as well. You want to help empower people. The biggest message I'm getting is you want to change the world. You want to see a difference. You want to see a difference. And we have the 6 of Cups next. So what this is telling me is that I feel like this could go either way, but I feel like there's something, it's got something to do with maybe working with children or younger people, or working through, or working in something that perhaps you wanted to do when you were younger, or that you really, or that you had a lot of passion in when you were a child. The biggest message I'm getting here though is I feel like there's something about childhood trauma, or something about helping children or helping people with their inner child in order to bring about this big change that you want to see in the world, because it's a change, as I said before, that you want to see within yourself. There's something from your childhood that stems, that is part and relevant to this, okay? So as I said before, and I will say again, there was something from your childhood that you loved doing, or there's memories that you have about enjoying your childhood, or how you would have liked to, or things that you would have had liked to see change so that you could enjoy your childhood a little bit more. And this is what you want to bring to people, is what I'm really picking up. Memories, childhood, something that's going on there, changing the world, changing a cycle, changing suffering. This could be, this is very much like pile 1, but I feel like a lot of these piles are going to be very similar. Helping people, maybe working as a kindergarten teacher, maybe as a teacher, maybe as a counselor, maybe as a psychologist. There's something about really wanting to change the world on a big level to stop suffering. And there's something in there that's got, as I said before, that's got to do with your childhood, or some memories from childhood that you would either like to change or improve, and therefore do that with other people as well. We have the 7 of Cups clarifying this. I feel like this is really going to be able to help find yourself as well. And I feel like this is going to be able to help people find themselves as well. Another message I'm getting from this card is that I feel like this message is surprising you in a way. I feel like maybe this is something that you've been aware of, but you weren't fully aware of, but you're being made conscious of now. I feel like there's other aspects of your life that you've fulfilled, or that you thought you've fulfilled, and you've been wondering what to do next, and this is why you're watching this, right? But this is the big thing. I feel like this is what's hidden under here. There's hidden aspects of your own childhood that you need to be applying or using in your work. As I said before, whether it's as like a social worker working with children, whether it's working in a daycare, whether it's working, doing, counseling with young children. But there's something about memories, old memories in your past, things that if I keep talking, I'm just going to be taking the same thing, saying the same things over and over again. And I do really feel like you are getting an understanding of what I'm trying to say to you. And then we have the Moon. So It's like there's a little bit of fear of the unknown here, but I feel like things are starting to come to light to you now. There's this understanding about what it is that you really need to move forward and do. And as I keep saying, it's got something to do with childhood, your childhood or children, helping them, changing the world. This is deeply rooted in your subconscious, and I feel that if you did some more meditation as well, it would become even more clear to you. But I feel like this reading is going to bring you a lot of clarity. And I feel like in the new moon as well, you're going to start to see things more clearly as well. You may fear this a little bit. You may feel that you're going to fail, or you may feel that you're not going to be able to move ahead with whatever it is that you want to do. Another message I'm getting here is that it may have nothing to do with you working with children. It may just be coming back to your roots of having to do some inner child healing in order for you to feel good enough to do something that you really want to do, because there's fear around it. There might be fear of failure, perhaps. Take it as it resonates. And we have the Emperor. So yeah, taking back control of your fear. So I just keep getting childhood stuff. I'm getting, you want to change the world, you want to change cycles, you want to come out of this poverty, or see other people come out of this poverty and not be, suffering. Something to do with childhood, whether it's your own or others, but there's something triggering this from your childhood. Maybe, as I said before, you had a really beautiful childhood and you're reminiscing about the times that you had, and you want to be able to help others have this. Or, as I said before, there's inner child healing that needs to be done in order for you to come to that place of believing and knowing you can get what you want. And seeing what it is that you truly want, because I feel like there's a blocker there. There's a little bit of fear. Or this is you helping people come out of fear, helping people get back into their power. And I feel like this is going to help you get back into your power as well. Taking more control of your life, or people taking more control of their own lives. Okay, so pile 2, I hope that was helpful for you. Please feel very free to leave feedback and comments below. If you would like a personal reading that's tailored more to you and a specific situation where you can ask more in-depth questions, please feel free to find all my details below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you so much for your ongoing love and support. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you. Mwah. So, for those of you who chose pile 3, this is your reading. Let's have a look at what it is that you need to be thinking about or considering about a potential career change. Lots of major arcanas, death to start with. You're in the midst of, I feel, a big transformation within yourself. If this hasn't already started happening, it's going to be happening very soon. This is the end of a cycle, the end of something to bring something new in. It's always darkest before the dawn. This is fated, this is karmic. You want to end something. Where you're working now or what you're doing now, you don't want to do it anymore, is what I'm getting here. You don't want to do it anymore. And a lot of this has come about because, as I said before, there's other big major changes I feel happening in your life as well. I don't think it's just work. I think there's other things going on for you. And so therefore you're questioning other things in your life as well, and whether they're bringing you the happiness that you want or whether they're deterring from the happiness you want. It's a beautiful card. It's a good card. And then we have the Sun clarifying this. This is so cool. This is just really saying this is about you really are wanting to come into this happiness. You're coming into this happiness. As I said before, there's a lot of transformations going on for you. It's not just on a level of work. It's on a level of many different things. And I feel like where you're working now is something that is a contributing factor to you not being as happy as you could be and should be. Okay? I don't want to tell you what to do with your job. I'm not telling you should leave your job, but there's something that needs to end in order to bring in greater happiness for you, and you will know what this is. And as I said before, this is a reading about career and how you make money, but take it as it resonates. We then have the King of Wands. Okay, So this is a man, but it can be a woman. I'm reading it as an energy because this is a general reading. But what I'm getting here is that this group of people, you're very passionate people, you're very charismatic, you're very, you've got all those fire elements in you, okay? So charisma, charm, you're creative, fiery, passionate people. But you're going to be coming into your power soon, and I feel like you really do want to be coming into your power, and this can happen. And I feel like a lot of you are questioning, because when we look at it, a lot of you are questioning how you can step into that power more. And I feel like a lot of you already know the message I'm telling you, and that is there has to be a change, right? And we have the Ace of Swords. So yes, I feel like this is saying, this is clarifying things for you, number one, but also working in a place where you can be more of a leader. So whether that's a leader, as a team leader, as in a management role, but it's more so in something that's creative and passionate, okay? So it could go either way. It could be working for yourself, but if you're working for others, you're really wanting to do something more creative, but you want to feel like you're a leader as well. You want to feel a little bit more in control. And this is the truth. You want to bring about truth to people as well. You want to be able to have this fresh new beginning in a workplace where you can bring out all these beautiful elements of yourself and start afresh, and start in a way where you are being honest with yourself about what you really want to do, okay? And I also feel like you're the type of people that, and I said this with all the other piles, and I think this really is just a reading that is picking up on the collective energy, because I feel like a lot of people that watch these readings are people that are empaths, or they're people that are creative, and people that want to make a difference in the world. And I feel like this is another pile where there's this difference in the world, bringing about more justice and bringing about truth and clarity. And I really feel like empowering other people as well, because I feel like you're a very empowered person, but it's something that you want to help other people with as well. And then we have the Two of Cups. So this is really interesting. And I feel like a lot of work you might be wanting to do is based around relationships, helping people form better relationships, better connections, whether it's on a romantic level, whether it's within family, whether it's just friendships. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to just be love. But there's this real sense of wanting to bring unity with people, wanting to bring out the best in people, wanting to help people see the truth and clarity within their connections and their relationships, because that will help empower you as a person and make you feel happier. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So this is cool, because we have the King and the Queen. So this would really help bring about balance within yourself, balance within your energy. It would help balance out the yin yang. It would help balance out the feminine masculine energy within yourself. Very much so. And I do feel like it's around helping people reconnect with themselves or reconnect with others, bringing truth about, and also being truthful with yourself about what you want to do. But I do feel like it's in supporting other people to bring about around creative but more beautiful connections with others in a creative way. So that could be through anything. That could be through you being a life coach. That could be through you maybe being a team leader and leading others to come into this energy. But I feel like it's more about, it's definitely about helping others connect in a better way, but in a creative way. So please take it as it resonates. That could be with anything. That could be within community work. That could be on Instagram. That could be as someone presenting videos to people on YouTube. Whatever it is that you're passionate about. But it's going to bring about this huge happiness, which is due, because we have death, which is the end of something, in order to bring all these awesome elements in. So pile 3, I hope that's given you some sort of clarity, maybe some food for thought. Please feel very free to leave feedback and comments below. And if you would like a more personal reading, you can find my details from my website below, as well as all my social media sites. Thank you so much, pile 3. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you. Mwah.